Go Bears.
Yeah!
Yeah, I got one.
Yeah.
Still one believer.
Bad finish.
After this, we will not be going to Nashville, but we could figure out something else. But I'm Al O'Bannon. I'm the Executive Director for Leaders, Believers, Achiever Foundation. Can I ask if anyone's ever heard of our program? Outstanding. All right, what we do is we create purpose for the students that we serve. We create purpose and value and give them a path to 3 different disciplines: college, trade, or entrepreneurship. So we have a variety of programs. The program is called
Big Bites.
Big Bites. So what we establish is a cooking class. Okay. With that cooking class, we talk about nutrition, we talk about growth, we talk about what they can, what they should eat, what they shouldn't eat, a variety of things. But the biggest thing I want to say about the program is that whoever is involved in the program, hopefully here, would be, you would be in charge of the program, from a business plan all the way through, making sure that we had a great program for all of us to learn from. So I don't expect you to come in and teach. I expect you to come in and be part of the team. So whoever we gather to be part of the team, you guys will all be a team. We plan on having it down at the Vets Memorial Building. Some of the cooking will happen there. It's a brand new facility in 2016. It was heavily inundated with flood water, so they had to rebuild it, move it up top, got all brand new equipment, never been used in 2 years, so you'll be the first to use it. So what we want to do is build a partnership between LBA and the Iowa Big students, and what we want to do is make sure that program of cooking expands to nutrition. We'll have partners from Hy-Vee, we'll have partners from Kirkwood that want to come in and work with you, but I hope it exposes some of you that get involved in the class of looking at things in culinary, looking at things in hospitality, looking at things that maybe you didn't look at before because you're part of this class. Now you like something about it, and that could be a point of where you're going to go next. So I ask you to be a part of the program, as many as you want, and then I'll have a set of kids. There'll be middle school kids from Roosevelt and McKinley. We haven't decided if we're going to have it in 2 ways, so we might have the Roosevelt kids. Well, when I say Roosevelt kid, it's all the east side, all the west side middle school students. And when I say McKinley, it's all the east side middle school students that attend our program. And then we'll only have select few. The kids that you will be involved in will want to be in cooking classes. Just won't be, we're going to pick several to be. They actually want to learn more about nutrition. They actually want to know more about cooking, growing foods, and all those things. So it should be, it will be a very great project if we can get it off the ground. Any questions for me?
How often will your cooking classes be?
How often can they be? I will answer it that way, and that is how often as you want them to be. If we want them to be 2 days a week, 3 days a week, we want to also make sure we have some time to kind of build out the plan. So if we're cooking spaghetti, what does that entail? What do we need? What do we have to go get? And all those kind of things. But we'll have the budget for it, so you won't have to worry about money, but you'll have to worry about the planning and the purpose behind it for sure. If it fits in your schedule that it's only twice a week, that's what we're working on. But it'll all be about what you planned for it to do and what you are committed to do.
And typically the classes were after school too, just so you guys are aware of that.
So that last year they were after school starting at 5:30. This year we can start as early as 3:45 as kids can get there from their middle school.
And who were the types of people last year you cooked for?
Well, the types of people they all had eyes and ears, and we definitely were looking for kids that wanted to be part of learning the environment of nutrition, the environment of culinary, the environment of cooking classes, the environment of gardening, anything to do with foods, hands-on on how you can do it. We had planned on having a garden. We didn't get the space that we wanted to have, so we're gonna hopefully, in the plan that we create this year, will be a garden going into the spring somewhere.
Yeah, we actually have Michael who's gonna be a part of the team. He's returning from last year. I don't know if you have any points you want to say from your last year, your experience learning, what you learned.
Oh yeah, come on up,
Didn't
Michael.
mean to throw you on the spot, but
Get Michael
just
up.
thought.
Yeah, so I'm Michael. I was a leader on the project last year. These things happen. So I think it was just a really great project, and it's a really good way to engage yourself with younger people and to learn more about just different people in your community and to help as well as learn public speaking things, and you can learn more about cooking. which is great. And I want this project this year, instead of like last year we kind of started out, it was just about cooking, but I want it to be like deeper than that, you know, right? Like we transformed it into something more last year, but I think we can go like deeper into it. I think we can help them learn about buying the food in like economic ways, instead of just like this is how you put ingredients together. It should be more than just like cooking. You gotta expand your knowledge beyond just like what it says it is.
So to piggyback on that, he said a couple things, is that, you know, he wants to lead and mentor. You know, those are very important things for these kids that we serve also. And not only along with that, but you know, some of these kids have to go home and take care of younger brothers and younger sisters while mom and dad go out and work. And so it's very important to them that they understand how to feed and cook to those that are there. Or, you know, we end up eating, you know, ham and cheese and macaroni and cheese and potato chips every day, which we know that aren't good for you every day. But, you know, so those things, that, as he said, will be very important for the program also.
And I will say too, you don't have to know how to cook. We can do some things, and a lot of the things we make are pretty simple items that you don't have to have all these fancy things to know how to do that. So it's also a great opportunity for you guys to learn how to cook, because that is a very important skill to have later in life too.
And so, like, okay, so I'm going to piggyback off what she said. So if you want to say, our first class, we want to go to Kirkwood Culinary and learn some things. We want to go to Hy-Vee, and since they're going to partner with us, and learn some things. We can set those kind of things up before we even get started, so we can make sure we know what we're talking about. And then we can move on to teaching others exactly the knowledge that we've created.